ever think that Charles Dickens's A Christmas Carol simply hasn't been adapted, televised, filmed and staged enough times in different forms? Well, I've got good news for you. Tonight on A Connectmas Carol, 3 festive spirits will go up against another 3 festive spirits. But enough about what I'm drinking. As the show unfolds, I will, like Ebenezer Scrooge, be waking up sporadically during a night of horrible surprises. We've got 6 semi-finalists here, shivering at the gruesome prospect of questions yet to come. They are, on my right, Margaret Gabika, an accomplished linguist who was once falsely arrested at gunpoint in France. Chris Hearn, an enthusiastic globetrotter who is afraid of theme park rides and was once trapped on a road by a herd of buffaloes owned by Kevin Costner. And their captain, Stuart Hearn, a keen hiker who has a black belt in judo and used to work inside a shipping container in Morocco. They are keen students of God's own language. They are the Welsh Learners. So, Stuart, you've made the semi-finals. How's your experience been so far?
Well, I don't think any of us have slept for several weeks now, so, to be honest, reality in general is starting to slip away, so it's about what we expected.
Good luck tonight. You will be facing, on my left, Hamish Galloway, a keen marathon runner who has 30 differently sized and shaped Rubik cubes and got lost yesterday when he went for a run. Nick Latham, a lighting director who once pretended he could play the French horn in order to appear in a television commercial. And their captain, Davina Galloway, a Scrabble enthusiast who lived in Australia for 5 years and was proposed to by husband Hamish at Blackfriars Station because the train was late. United by family ties, they are the relatives. Davina, you're in the semi-finals.
Yeah.
How's your team going to approach the game ahead?
Trepidation, I think, up against a good side.
OK, let's move on with our gruesome semi-final round 1. What is the connection between 4 apparently random clues? You won the toss, relatives, but you've elected to put the Welsh Learners in first. So, please choose your Egyptian hieroglyph.
2 reads, please.
2 reads. That will be the first question of the semi-final. What is the connection between these clues? Here's the first.
Well, that's Battle of Waterloo. That was Belgium, wasn't it?
Yes.
Rubbish. Next, please. 3 Cambodia.
Were you there?
Not quite then, no.
It's not when they became independent from the countries that colonized them.
We'll have to go next. Next, please. 1955, Spain. They're not sort of liberation from Return of Monarchy. Yeah. They're all dates when these countries returned to being monarchies.
You are correct. These are all monarchy restorations. Last clue would have been 1660, England, Scotland and Wales. Years when countries restored their monarchies after a period without one. Very well done. 2 points for coming in after 3 clues. Relatives, your turn.
Twisted flax, please.
Twisted flax. What is the connection between these clues? Here's the first.
Next, please.
He died. He worked classes, did he? No. Take the next then.
Next, please.
Well, connect, like newts. I don't know. Well, that's on the one of Kent Livingston.
Next, please.
Lincoln and Kennedy, US president. Well, they were killed, but that's
3 seconds.
They have strange pets. Amphibians.
They do not all have strange amphibian pets, more's the pity. So there's a bonus chance for you, Welsh Learners.
They were all replaced by Johnsons.
They were all replaced by Johnsons. What can you tell me about these people?
Well, Kennedy was followed by Lyndon Baines Johnson and Lincoln by Andrew Johnson. Obviously, Ken Livingstone by Boris. I can never remember the name of the guy who replaced Bon Scott.
Brian Johnson.
Brian Johnson. And Dennis Taylor, no idea.
Joe Johnson.
Joe Johnson.
Yes, very dapper dresser.
Oh, you're the snooker fan, are you, Margaret, over there? Yes, dapper Joe Johnson. Very well done. All succeeded by Johnsons. So you get the bonus point and the chance to choose your own question.
Eye of Horus, please.
Eye of Horus. These are going to be picture clues. Something connects them all. What is it? Your time starts now.
Ryan O'Neill. Is that from Love Story? Next, please. David Tennant. That's to do with... O'Neill, Tennant. Next, please. No idea. He's not a chef or something, is he? No. Next, please. Oh, is that Billy 12 Dreams?
3 seconds.
They've all played Hamlet.
Wow, that last production is something I'd very much like to see, but they have not all played Hamlet. Relatives, a bonus chance for you.
Drinks, like Ryan O'Neill, David Tennant.
It's Ryan Gin and Tonic. It's not, it's Ryan O'Neill. And the third one is the journalist Martin Sixsmith. Do you start to see it? If you write out O'Neill, you get 1 at the beginning. David Tennant, Martin Sixsmith and Billy 12trees. Their names start with numbers. Does anybody know why Billy 12trees was nicknamed 36 when he was at Leicester?
I can't remember the name of the coach, but his coach was Irish, so he said, so for him, 12 trees is 36.
Exactly right. Very well done. But no points on that question. Relatives, your chance to choose.
Horned viper, please.
The horned viper. What is the connection between these clues? Here's the first.
Next.
Next, please.
Well, no, New York doesn't have it. There's Albany, but the take next.
Next, please.
Yeah, it's because Sheffield and Philadelphia, the Blades.
Yeah.
The football teams like Sheffield and...
Sports teams have the same nicknames.
That's absolutely right. The sports teams share names. It's actually rugby league and American football. London and Denver, do you know over there?
Broncos.
The Broncos. Huddersfield and New York, it's the Giants. Sheffield and Philadelphia, anyone?
Eagles.
Eagles. Widnes and Minnesota?
Vikings.
OK, that's it. So while the ladies watch snooker, you're on the old American football. Very well done, relatives. And back to you, Welsh learners. You're on a 50-50 for the music question now. Good luck.
Lion.
Lion. A happy silence. It's not the music question. I simply want to know what's the connection between these clues. Here's the first.
Look at it. Next, please.
My dame has got my shoe. It's a nursery rhyme starts with. Yeah, to do with Jason.
Should go next. Next, please. Who's Bonwood? Is this something to do with...
He lost his shoe.
Yeah, we lost it. OK. Jason?
I don't know about Jason,
No,
but
OK.
he definitely did. Yeah.
They've all... OK, you will tell me about this later. They've all lost shoes.
Yes, they have. Last one would have been Cinderella. They've all lost footwear. You didn't know about the first one. Jason, of Argonaut and Golden Fleece fame, lost a sandal in a river. What about My Dame? Where's that from?
My dame has lost her shoe. It's a nursery rhyme poem.
That's it, yes. It goes, cock-a-doodle-doo, my dame has lost her shoe, my master's lost his fiddlestick and doesn't know what to do. But apparently there's debate whether it's fiddlestick or fiddling stick, which is a debate I'd very much like to witness. I'd like to see it very seriously done. Dawkins on one side, Bragg on the other. Fiddlestick or fiddling stick? Let's debate. Very well done for the points. And bad news, relatives, you know that the music question remains. It's nobody's favourite. Ah, the music question. What is the connection between these clues? Here's the first.
Shall I go next?
Yes.
Next, please.
Father, where are you going? Ah, do not walk so fast. Speak, Father, speak to your little boy.
No.
Next,
Elsa
please.
shall be loved.
No, still nothing.
Go next.
Next, please.
There's the Jerusalem.
Cities. Yeah. Go with it. I'll quit place in the Bible.
Cities, towns.
Not cities and towns, I'm afraid, so your bonus chance, Welsh learners.
William Blake.
It is William Blake. You look so confused, but that's absolutely the answer. Did you only recognise Jerusalem? Is that
Yes.
why? Ah. You also heard Benjamin Britten's O Rose, Thou Art Sick, Second one, Jar Wobble, Songs of Innocence. And the third one was The Lamb, all adaptations of William Blake. Very well done. Meaning, at the end of round 1, the relatives have 2 points, the Welsh learners have 6. Round 2 is the sequences round, of course. What comes fourth in a sequence? The teams must work out the connections and then tell me what the last clue would be. Welsh learners, you'll be going first again. Which hieroglyph would you like?
Twisted flax, please.
The twisted flax. What would come fourth in this sequence? Here's the first.
Well, divisive of 9. As far as powers go. Next, please. Next, please. Sometimes 6. 2, 7. No, it's obviously a sequence in there. Well, obviously there's a sequence. Yeah.
3 seconds.
52 brackets 4.
The answer is not 52 brackets 4. So relatives, a bonus chance for you if you know the answer.
Take a stab.
We'll go for 44 and 11.
That's not it either. No, now these are Harshad numbers. Do you know what I mean by that?
No.
They're numbers where if you add up the digits, they're divisible by it. So 3 and 6, you add up the 6 and 3, you get 9. Divide 36 by that, you get 4. 40, 4 and 0 added up makes 4. Divided by that, you get 10. Next in the sequence would be 45 brackets 5. The next time you get a number which is divisible by the sum of its own digits, it's 45. And if you divide it by the sum of 5 and 4, you get 5. After that, you'll be delighted to know that Harshad is a Sanskrit word meaning joy giver. What a joyful question that was. OK, relatives, your turn for a round 2 question.
Eye of Horus, please.
Eye of Horus. What is the fourth in this sequence? Here's the first.
Elementary charge. Well, it's to do with physics, but go on.
Next, please.
They are the major constants in the universe, I think. But what they're going to go next?
Next, please.
Well, that's the one that I might have gone for fourth. So, it could be, but is that Planck's constant?
Go. You go for it.
3 seconds.
We'll go for Planck's constant.
The answer is Planck's constant. And that is because, as I think you were saying, it's E, F and G. It is alphabetical, but the constant, the fundamental constant that's indicated by an H is Planck's constant. Do you know what that is, Planck's constant?
It is something to do with some very small unit of length, but the Planck length is something very, very small. But what the constant is,
It's to do with the
You're in the right
probability of
area.
finding a quantum particle in a different location a certain amount away within a certain time, according to Brian Cox's book, which I was reading last night.
Or, to put it another way, the energy of a photon related to the frequency of its associated electromagnetic wave.
Of course.
Simple as that. People will be laughing at home as they recite the words along with me. Very well done. Back to you, Welsh learners, for a choice.
Lion, please.
Lion. What would be the fourth in this sequence? Here's the first.
Well, OK, capitals, but... no. Next, please.
The country's going east or west.
No, it's not in alphabetical order or anything like
The
that.
capital cities. So we want the capital cities in alphabetical order.
Yeah, should we go next? Next, please. OK, maybe not. Are they capitals that move earthquakes, maybe? Capital cities hit by earthquakes?
Yeah, but what's it going to be?
But then,
It's
no,
not
I haven't got a clue
the
then. No, it'll be in order.
5 seconds.
Or maybe worst. USA equals San Francisco.
Not the answer, I'm afraid. So, relatives, you've got the chance for a bonus point.
The capital cities were...
No, you've got to get the fourth.
Fourth in the sequence.
Right, sorry. I've done it.
No.
I don't think
USA
you know
equals
it.
Washington.
No, we don't know.
No. I wanted to hear Peru equals Lima. And I'll tell you why. It is to do with the word length. These are countries where the capital city has the same number of letters as the country name. You'll see there's 7 letters in Algeria and Algiers, 6 letters in Greece and Athens, 5 letters in Japan and Tokyo. So a country where there are 4 letters in the country name and the capital. Peru equals Lima, is what I wanted to know. Relatives, your turn.
2 reads, please.
2 reads. These are going to be picture clues. What would you expect to see in the 4th picture? Here's the first.
Biceps, triceps. Next, please.
Sternum, isn't it?
No, is it spine?
Yeah, next.
Next, please.
That's a red admiral.
Butterfly. No, backstroke, breaststroke, butterfly, front crawl.
Crawl.
A baby crawling.
I'll take a baby crawling, because I know you're thinking of the front crawl. These are swimming strokes in the medley relay. And after the backstroke, breaststroke and butterfly, it's actually freestyle, but everybody does front crawl, really. So crawl or freestyle, an acceptable answer. Very well done.
Done, Nick.
OK, Welsh learners.
Horned viper, please.
Horned viper. What would be the 4th in this sequence? Here's the first.
Salad. Is it? I don't... What, sorry, what is it? Next, please. Is it Hajj? Is it Hajj for the pilgrimage? We're not going to get any better. So 4th, 5th equals 5th Hajj. 5th Hajj
is the correct answer. These are the pillars of Islam, of Sunni Islam, as listed in the Hadith, the 2nd, 3rd and 4th pillars, and the 5th would be Hajj, the pilgrimage to Mecca. Well done. 1 question left for you then, relatives. Water. What is the 4th in this sequence? Here's the first.
Next, please.
Well, take the next one.
Next, please.
That's what they died of, but I don't know what the connections are between the people.
Well,
Have you got anything you can do?
no, the only thing I can guess is either Cleopatra.
3 seconds.
Pandora and Hope.
Not the answer, I'm afraid. So, Welsh learners, a bonus chance for you.
Michael Spear.
You're thinking of Billy Twelvetree's production of Hamlet, aren't you? But no. Nick, what were you muttering during that?
I had a feeling it might have been Cleopatra and the Asp.
The answer is Cleopatra Asp. These are deaths in Antony and Cleopatra, the manner of the deaths of characters in chronological
just too late.
order of their deaths. And after Antony dies by the sword, it's Cleopatra with the asp. Yeah. Nearly. At the end of round 2, then, the relatives have 6 points, the Welsh learners have 9. Connecting wall time, 4 groups of connected clues, all jumbled up into a blizzard of 16 visions of something that the teams have to sort back out. Relatives, you'll be going first this time. Would you like the lion wall or the water wall?
Lion, please.
OK, 2.5 minutes to solve the lion wall, starting now.
Flying
Overtime.
picket, flying lizard.
I'm thinking of water rule and overtime.
Just about to stand down.
Flying whatever.
Flying, OK, go on, go.
Right, work to rule, go slow.
Overtime ban.
Stand down.
Okay. Picket.
Yeah, well then, let's stand down picket.
You cycle through, there you go.
No, so flying pickets out.
These are points, like lizard point, needles. Is chroma a point?
Bars, they point. Chroma's a point.
Okay, no, it's not.
It is, and try Edison.
Oh, that's 5. Right, so dog ear.
Yeah, so there must be another one.
Try something else.
Cyclone goes circular electric. They rotate. Don't know, right. Don't know what comparison, that's that point. But without lizard, without needles, without we've done that one. Okay, so dog ear is there's something wrong with the book. What else is wrong with the book?
Nothing else, anything.
Okay.
What about if you irrigate something or your own
Water flows through it. What if they're
pattern?
techniques or something?
Obviously, Edison. Lighthouse.
Edson Rock, Lizard Rock.
A minute left.
Bardsley.
Needles is the rock.
There you go. Okay.
Okay.
3
right,
strikes
come
and you're
on.
out now.
I think those two
Talk to us.
go round.
Currents.
Currents, yeah.
So,
And you can irrigate something with a current, but I don't know what comparison is.
Do you start taking chances?
So, right,
There's one.
there's one gone, so let's just see if we can see anything.
Are there any anagrams there?
Well, that's a good thing to think of.
that's what I'm looking at.
Or anything inside the word?
82. Something.
20 seconds.
Oh, there's Paris, Rome. Let's see if there's another Oslo and one other. Capital cities. That word.
That's it. With 10 seconds left, you've solved the wall. Very well done. 4 points, of course, for the groups you found. And what about the connecting points? Picket, work to rule, stand down, overtime ban.
All to do with unions and working to rule, standing down, overtime bans, all work-related, union-related.
Types of industrial action.
Industrial
That's
action,
what I didn't
yeah.
want to hear, but that's right. Needles, lizard, Eddystone, Bardsey.
Yeah, we'll go for lighthouses.
I will accept that they are all lighthouses. And the next one, comparison, chroma, irrigate, go slow.
They've got European capitals. You've got Paris, Rome, Riga, and Oslo.
That was well spotted by you right at the end there. They contain the names of European capitals. And the last one, dog ear, cyclone, lattice, electric.
Are they all got currents in them? Are they all...
They haven't. This is a pretty obscure one. They're actually all fences. They're types of fence. But you got 4 points for the groups you found and 3 more points for the connections. That's an excellent total of 7. Time to etch-a-sketch that wall, throw 16 new devious clues onto it and give it to the Welsh Learners. That'll be the water wall. That's what remains for you. 2.5 minutes to solve it. Starting now.
Okay. Traditional Welsh flint. Let's leave out cardigan. Montgomery. Okay.
Eyebrow. Anything on the eyebrow? Robert Mitchell.
Robert Powell.
Robert
Is there a Martin?
Montgomery,
Oh, that's Humphrey Bogart.
Elliot Gould, Lavender.
Ian Lavender.
Oh, yes,
Ain't Hot Hoffman.
Doily.
Doily Carter.
What's Bogart apart from
Different sort of doily, isn't it?
Humphrey? Are we talking about rugs or something? Afghan rugs?
Or dogs.
Loom.
Brow.
What's that?
Ooh, bones.
No.
Okay.
Afghan rug.
Sorry, what were you thinking with doily loom?
Well, doily is a doily.
It is a doily.
I don't know the end.
Okay. Mitchum. Are those sort of
Perhaps they
film
were in a
Are they
noir?
all in the same
Film,
film?
it is.
Yeah.
Montgomery.
Montgomery Cliff's the first name.
Oh,
of the
hang on a
last
minute. Have they all played the same character? Try
Might
Gould.
be, yeah.
Gould, because they played Philip Marlowe.
Okay.
Yeah, oh yes.
Robert
That's right.
Mitchum, Humphrey Bogart.
Elliot Gould.
And somebody else.
Montgomery. What about Montgomery?
Halfway through the time.
Keep going with that.
Have we got anything else that might be a... Okay.
3 strikes and you're out now.
Right.
Candlestick. Candlestick. Candle. Brown. Hill. Afghan rug.
Bones.
Lavender.
Okay, Afghan's also a dog.
Yes.
Bones was the name for Doctor.
candle.
Eye candles. Candlelight.
Lavender and lace.
4 candles.
Are they things with that? Brown eyebrow.
Okay, I'm going to start.
Trying that we've got 3 just
Okay, you've got 2 left.
trying.
20 seconds.
Bones was nicknamed in.
Okay.
What about rugs if it was one?
No, that's it. You've had your 3 strikes and the wall is frozen. But you found 2 groups, so that's 2 points, and I'll give you more if you can tell me the connection. Cardigan, Monmouth, Flint, Radnor.
Traditional Welsh counties.
That's right, they're historic Welsh counties, not all Welsh counties anymore, but you were quick to find that one, I'm not surprised to see. And the next one, Mitchum, Gould, Powell, Montgomery.
So they all played Philip Marlowe.
Very well spotted. You can also get points for connections in the groups you didn't find, so let's resolve the wall. OK, Candle, Lavender, Bogart, Loom.
Humphrey.
No, you see, you spot it or you don't. Look at the beginnings of those words. Can, lav, bog, loo. I mean, it's possible that you're simply too elegant and polite to spot his words for...
Tea-back wasn't it?
Well, it wasn't, you see, but words for facilities or toilets or lavatories. I won't go on. And the last one, brow, bones, doily, Afghan.
They're all types of decorative lace.
They are not all types of decorative lace. These are things that can be knitted. Obviously, you can knit a doily or an Afghan as a knitted shawl, but you knit your brow, you know, when you frown, and knitted bones, that's when they're healing. The bones are knitting. So they're all things that can be knitted. 2 points for the groups you found, 2 points for the connections. That is a total of 4. Let's have a look at the scores going into the final round. The relatives have 13 points. The Welsh learners have 13 points. And if you'd like to play a connecting wall, you will find some on our website where you can also write your own. But we will be deciding the outcome of this very close quiz and the first place in the final by missing vowel. Fingers on buzzers, teams. The first group are all EU countries in English and one of their own languages. Relatives.
Germany and Deutschland.
Correct. Welsh learners.
Ireland and Ayr.
Correct. Relatives.
Estonia and Este.
That's right. Learners.
Spain and España.
Correct. Next category, Rudyard Kipling's Just So stories. Learners.
The cat who walked by himself.
Not the answer, I'm afraid you lose a point. Relatives, do you know?
The cat that walked by himself.
The cat that walked by himself. Next clue. Learners.
How the leopard got his spots.
Correct. No, this one is too late. I'm afraid I can give the answer. The crab that played with the sea. Next clue. Relatives?
How the camel got his hump.
Correct. Next category, 2 song titles together. Relatives?
Wooden heart of glass.
Correct. That one was Son of a Preacher Man in the Mirror. That was those 2 titles. But at the end of a very close and brilliantly fought semi-final, the Welsh learners finished with 15 points, but the winners and through to the final with 18 points are the relatives. Very well done to you, and very well done to you, Welsh learners. You've played brilliantly, and that was an incredibly close one not to go through. You were unlucky there. Thank you all very much for coming. So that's the end of a Connectmas Carol. That means it's time for me to see the error of my ways, rush out into the street and give the first person I see a big goose. Goodbye.